as a celebration for Halloween, Disney just released the Disney Plus original short film Werewolf by Night. Connor, what's it about?
Werewolf by Night is the newest chapter in the MCU, taking place in kind of a darker edge of the universe and kind of introducing to us what we'll see in stuff like Daredevil in the future, ideally. Elsa Bloodstone joins a hunt for the Bloodstone, which is a magical relic, and she fights a bunch of dudes, and a bunch of dudes fight, and they're supposed to kill the Man-Thing, but they don't, and Ted something becomes the Werewolf by Night. So Aiden, what did you think of Werewolf by Night?
Yeah, it's whatever. It's black and white, but it's shot on digital very obviously, and they add like a shitty film grain effect to it. That makes it look kind of bad in general.
They also do modern like camera movements and angles that you couldn't really pull off in your old studio films from the 1940s and 50s, 30s, 40s, 50s era, Universal Monsters, which is what they're trying to harken back to.
And then they do that thing where the one important object is colorized and it just looks tacky.
The Schindler's List.
The Schindler's List.
Yeah.
Other than that, like, I don't know. I don't care. I don't know what Werewolf by Night is besides that it introduced Moon Knight. We're introduced to all these hunter people, and they're like, I've killed so many beasts, I'm funny, I'm fat or something. There's like a Viking guy, and they're all just staying around. And, I don't know who any of these people are, I don't know why I should care. It's like some weird lore deep cut where if you don't know what the fuck all this shit relates to, it's just like, whatever. It's a mediocrely filmed digital movie with a bunch of filters on it. And then at the end, the Werewolf by Night and the Man-Thing are like, we're buddies. And it's like, alright, cool. He saved the Man-Thing. I don't know what a Man-Thing is, but cool. Good for you, bud. I genuinely have so few thoughts about Werewolf by Night. The black and white let them get away with a little more violence and edge than they usually have, which is nice, I guess. It was performed fine. Man-Thing looked kind of cool. The production value wasn't terrible. I think the short film concept is kind of interesting. Maybe they could give other weird characters a spotlight in this way.
Well, they're doing the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special.
Sounds awesome. I'm not looking forward to that. But, I don't know.
It is directed by James Gunn, so
it is a thing. It was a thing. Connor, what did you think of Werewolf by Night?
I have similar thoughts. I thought it was pretty nothing burger. 50 minutes. My biggest complaint probably being the black and white Universal style they went with. I get it, Werewolf by Night, he's a werewolf, so let's do black and white, like the Wolfman. But here's the thing. Here's what would have been better. For the material, what would have made so much more sense is if you did an homage to the 50s through 70s Hammer films. The old Technicolor Universal films. You know, Hammer was like, we're finna just rip off Universal and do it in Technicolor. And there's some beautiful fucking movies.
Yeah, they have a neat visual
And based on how this movie was, it felt a lot more like an old Hammer movie than an old Universal movie to me.
Yeah, I suppose so.
The Schindler's List effect of having the red thing, like,
Yeah,
really,
that
no.
was some tacky shit.
It's a little
They couldn't
tacky.
commit at all.
They didn't
couldn't
commit to
film.
anything.
They just they shot it digitally, and they said we can make it black and white because it'll look old, and then they applied a crappy stock After Effects filter to it.
Right, well, it also doesn't, like, play out like a Universal movie. It plays out like a Marvel movie where they're doing, like, fucking flips, and the fucking Elsa Bloodstone does, like, all of the female stunts from Marvel movies, like
The leg twirl thing.
the leg
that they all
twirl
do.
slam.
The one female move they have.
It's lame. It's lame. That's how I can describe Werewolf by Night, as kind of lame, kind of bland. I thought the man thing was really fun, how they pulled that off somewhat semi-practically. And it's fun to see Man Thing in something other than the 2005 movie, which I've never watched. But in terms of a Marvel Studio project, it felt a little fillery. Felt like it didn't have a lot of direction. And yeah, so I didn't really care for it that much. So Aiden, would you recommend watching Werewolf by Night?
I don't know what the fuck was happening in it, so no, I guess not. Connor, would you recommend Werewolf by Night?
No, I wouldn't. I thought it sucked.